So one of the emotions that I had kind of forgotten about that happens in the beginning when you're first getting out of your abusive relationship, like that feeling of blaming yourself. Like, I should have known better. I should have seen the abuse. Why am I so stupid that I couldn't understand that this was wrong? So I went through a huge time period. In case you're new here, let me give you the timeline. Married for 8 years, dating 2 years before that, so in the abuse for 10 years, my entire 20s. When I finally got out, I still wasn't clear on the whole abuse thing. I just thought it was a failed marriage. Like, it was a huge struggle for me to finally get out of there, and at the end, of course, I knew I deserved better, but I still took, half or more of the blame for the marriage failing. And also, a year later, I finally started digging a little deeper because I was still in so much pain, not because I wasn't with him and wanted to be or anything like that, but because of all the trauma that was unprocessed that I didn't understand. I had no idea. I was just drowning in my own brain because I didn't know how to heal myself. But let me tell you, blaming yourself for not leaving sooner is not helpful to you. It does not help your progress. So just stop that thought before it even happens, because I can tell you with absolute certainty, no, I'm not a therapist. I'm not certified in anything. I know from experience, there's nothing you could have done besides getting out as soon as you could. Making the realization about the abuse sooner wasn't up to you. They were so manipulative. You had no control over that situation. Don't blame yourself about it. In order to heal correctly, we have to give ourselves some forgiveness and some grace and some actual love. Love yourself enough to know that you're doing everything you can now that you understand it, now that you are able to see through the bullshit. And whatever you couldn't see before that, there's nothing you can do about it. It's fine. There's no reason to hurt yourself further. My dog's dreaming. There's no reason to abuse yourself further by putting something so heavy on yourself. Being in the middle of so much chaos, I really believe it warps your brain. There's no reality, and I probably sound like a Fruit Loop saying all this, but reality when you're in that situation isn't real. You don't know what's real and what's not, besides what the abuser tells you. You have no control of your own life or your own thoughts. None. So just doing your best to get out as soon as you can, that's literally all you can do. Were there things you could have done better? Sure. In any situation. That's not a reason to blame yourself for the whole thing. All I'm saying is it doesn't help your healing. So stop blaming yourself for not knowing better, because it's not like you were met with this clear, honest relationship. You were manipulated and lied to, and I don't care who you are. Unless you have already been through that and you know what signs to look for now, there's no way you could have seen it. It's not your fault. I know that there are so many of you out there who are struggling with the guilt of not seeing it. I know you feel ridiculously stupid and blind. That's not true. It's not the case. It's not like you had a clear picture to judge this relationship from. The person that you trusted couldn't be trusted. And there's no way you could have known that. So anyway, I hope that you are finding ways to heal that are healthy and that are helping you make progress in your healing journey. But again, if you're at a stage of healing where all you can do is exist right now, that's okay. Everyone has to deal with it in the way that they deal with it, because if you rush yourself or you punish yourself in any way while you're trying to heal, it's only going to set you back. You're only going to get a little bit worse before you get any better. The true goal here is peace, like a peaceful, calm feeling inside your soul. I hope you find that.